So in this video we will learn how to convert the line from y is equals to mx plus b form to the general form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So a, b and c should be integers. Now different forms here. So first we will learn slope and y-intercept. This is now converted into the general form. So slope and y-intercept is your y is equals to mx plus b form. So y is equals to mx plus b. This will be converted in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So as we discussed, a, b and c should be integers. Now the first example we take, y is equals to 3x minus 2. So it is a general practice that we keep the a term or the x term as positive. So the a value should be generally taken as positive. So here we have to assess the x term first and then move the other terms according to that. Now first we see that this x is positive or not. So we see that the numerical coefficient of x is positive. So we will move this y on the right side. So how we do this? So just see the steps. So first we rewrite the equation. So y is equals to 3x minus 2. As I said, we will remove this y from the left and move it to the right. So for that we do the opposite operation. So we subtract y on both sides. And then this y goes away and then we are left with 0 equals. So always the x term is written first, so 3x and then minus y, and then we bring this minus 2 at the bottom. Now as I said, the general practice is to write ax plus by plus c and then we write equal to 0. So for next step we just switch the sides. So we write 3x minus y minus 2 equals 0. So now we can see that it is in the proper form, which is the required general form. So if we want to write, so from here then we can write what are the values of a, b and c. So what is the value of a here? So a is this 3, b will be here the coefficient, so it's minus 1, and c will be the constant, which is equals to minus 2. So this way we get a, b, c all three as integers. Now example 2. In this also we have to convert from y is equals to mx plus b to ax plus by plus c equals to 0. So the first equation here is given y is equals to minus 2x plus 5. So again we see that here first the x term we have to assess. So x has a coefficient which is negative, and as I said, so a should be mostly taken as positive. So for that we have to move this 2x or the minus 2x on the left side, and 5 also should be moved on that. For that we do opposite operation of both. So first we rewrite the equation. So y is equals to minus 2x and plus 5. Since we want to move this one to the left side, so we do the opposite operation to this. So we'll write it as plus 2x and plus 2x. And then also we move this minus 5 plus 5 on the other side. So for that we do the opposite operation to this, and then we write minus 5 here. And then when we simplify this one, so minus 2x and 2x cancels out, 5 and minus 5 cancels out. So now we write the terms on the left side. So as we write the x term first, so it is positive 2x, then we write the y term, so it is positive, so plus y, and then we write the constant, so it's minus 5, then it is equal to 0. So you can see that we get 2x plus y minus 5 is equals to 0, the general form, so which is same as this one now. Now from here we can look for the values of a, b and c. So what is a here? So a is 2, the coefficient. What is b? B is the coefficient of y, so no number is there, so it's 1. And c is a constant, which is minus 5. So all these three are integers. Now example 3. So it is y is equals to 2/3 x plus 4. Now sometimes we may have a fractions also as the coefficient initially. So for that first we rewrite the equation y is equals to 2/3 x plus 4. So now to get rid of the fraction, so first we times it by 3 on both the sides, and here we get 3y equals, and then we distribute this 3 over here, so it becomes 3 times 2 6, and 6 divided by 3 is then 2x, and plus 4 times 3 is 12. Now we see that 2x, there is no fraction left, now it is 2x, so we have to move this 3y on the right side. So we do the opposite operation for this. So we subtract 3y on both sides. So this cancels out, and then we have 0 equals, so always the x term first, then the y term, and then the constant. Then switch the sides, so we get 2x minus 3y plus 12 equals 0. So from here, then we write the values of the parameters a, b, and c. So what are the coefficients? So a is 2, b, if we see, it is minus 3, and c is 12. So these are the integer values. So these are integers. So this is the way we convert from y is equals to mx plus b to the general form ax plus by plus c equals 0. Now in this again we have y is equals to 3 over 5x minus 1/2. So we have both coefficients here, coefficient and the constant, as fractions. So to get rid of these fractions, so first we rewrite this equation. So y minus y equals, so 3/5 x minus 1/2. And now with which number we should multiply it, so that we have to assess. So we see what is the LCD of 5 and 2. So what is the LCD? So it is 10. So we times it by 10 on both sides. So we get 10y equals, now if you distribute it, so 10 times 3 30, 30 divided by 5 is 6. So we get 6x, and 10 times here 1. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. So we don't have any fractions now. So now we write this as 10y equals 6x minus 5. Now we see that 6x is positive, so we have to move this y term on the right side. For this we do the opposite operation here, so minus 10y and minus 10y. So this gets cancelled, so we get 0 equals, so again the first x term, then the y term, and then constant. So now again switching the sides, because the general way to write is first the x, y, and constant. So it's 6x minus 10y minus 5, and then we write equals to 0. So we get this as the general form. So from here, if we want to write the values of a, b, and c, so we can see the values, what the values are. So a is 6, the coefficient of x, b is minus 10, and c is minus 5. So all these three are integers now. Now pause the video and then try these questions, and then check your answers on the next slide. Now check the answers here. Thank you.